always wanna say goodbye. I guess
Since 1997, when Trish became the new young talent at Asia Entertainment, she has captivated us with her fresh face, sweet voice, and trademark smile. She has made countless videos and released 2 successful records, her debut Don't Know Why and its follow-up I'll Dream of You, with a much anticipated 3rd album on its way. From the beginning, Trish's passion for music and singing were apparent to all that knew her. As a child growing up in Texas, she spent many of her days listening to radio, watching MTV, and singing to her mother's music collection.
I listen to a lot of types of music. I listen to hip-hop, rock, rap, and pop music, alternative music, and a lot of singer-songwriter type of music, like Sarah McLachlan and Jewel, country to just all sorts, and even Broadway and operas. I first discovered my passion for music as a kid. I used to listen to my mother's music collection. And I used to sing around the house, and I always listened to the radio and MTV, and used to sing along with Madonna. Especially Madonna, my brother would just tell me to shut up because I'd always run around the house singing with a fake microphone.
Trish later moved to California, where she continued to sing leisurely with friends and eventually perform at school talent shows. But despite her undeniable love for music, becoming a professional singer was not something Trish ever envisioned for herself. That is, not until a friend convinced her to cut a demo and send it to Asia Entertainment.
Sự chú ý đầu tiên với tôi đối với Trish là giọng hát của cô. Khi tôi nhận được một cuốn cassette thép demo gửi tới trung tâm Asia thì tôi có nghe trên đường lái xe về nhà. Thì lúc đó tôi rất ngạc nhiên và hơi thắc mắc, không hiểu là có ai chọc mình sao mà gửi thâu một cái giọng hát của ca sĩ nào đó rồi nói mình là ca sĩ đó để gửi tới để xin trung tâm Asia thử giọng. Thì tôi thấy giọng ca rất là hay. Cái đầu tiên là giọng ca của cô giống như là một giọng của thiên thần như vậy. Thì tôi lập tức liên lạc và tôi mời cô tới để thử giọng. Thì khi vào phòng thâu thử giọng thì đúng là giọng ca tôi đã nghe trên cassette mà họ đã gửi cho tôi. Thì lúc đó tôi đã nói trong lòng rằng đây là một giọng ca sẽ có tương lai rất lớn trong nền âm nhạc Việt Nam.
To her surprise, they called her back right away. Trish headed to Asia's studio for her very first audition without any expectations. But it was she who had surpassed all expectations. She immediately impressed Asia's producers with her raw talent and knack for music.
I auditioned for Asia. Well, actually, my friend, one of my close friends, told me that I should do something with singing because I would sing a lot for my school. So she told me to send a demo tape to Asia, and she had the address, and she told me to promise her that I'd send in a demo. And it took me a while, but then, because I didn't think they would want me, but I finally sent a demo to them, and they called me back, and I auditioned.
Soon after, Trish signed a contract with Asia Entertainment and was well on her way. But being incredibly shy, it took some time to adjust. She decided to approach her singing career with the same laid-back attitude that helped her get to where she was.
Lần đầu tiên Tâm nhớ gặp Trish trong Asia, Trish vô ký cái contract trong Asia đó thì I didn't think she was a singer. I remember I asked somebody if she was a singer. She looked kind of shy and she doesn't look too social. So I didn't think that she could perform and sing on stage like she does now.
She was very nice, very sweet, and friendly too at the same time. So when it came to the choice of choosing a guest for our CD and the video, she was pretty much our first choice. And we like working with her pretty much.
Even though she's very popular, very famous in the past couple of years, she's still the same person as she was before. I actually knew her before. And you meet her outside, she's very down to earth, she's very nice and very, very friendly. So that's what impresses me the most about her, that she's very, very down to earth.
She is of my generation, and since she is so young, I can actually relate to her. Her voice, it just really, it really touches me when she sings, and the way she performs, it moves me too.
With modesty and humor, mixed with her drive and creative spirit, Trish was able to push through her shyness and learn to have fun with her singing. Her debut came in Asia Video 16 with the song 1 and 1. Trish had made her first mark with Asia, and before she knew it, She had earned the respect of her peers and started to gain a loyal fan base.
Trong thời gian đầu khi mà chúng tôi thâu bài đầu tiên của cô á, thì cô phải tới phòng thâu hầu như mỗi ngày để cố gắng thâu được cái bài nhạc để giới thiệu trong chương trình đầu tiên của cô. Bởi vì đối với tôi khi mà lắng xem một người ca sĩ á, thì bài hát đầu tiên là bài hát quan trọng nhất. Bởi vì khi mà người khán thính giả họ coi một người ca sĩ đó lần đầu tiên thì cái cảm giác đầu tiên họ nghĩ về ca sĩ nào này như thế nào thì đó là cảm giác sẽ ở lại với họ trong cuộc đời của ca sĩ đó. Cho nên chúng tôi cố gắng thâu cô thật là hoàn hảo để giới thiệu cô lên video. Thì Trish là một người làm việc rất siêng năng, hầu như ngày nào cô cũng cố gắng cô vào phòng thâu để cố gắng làm sao mà mình thâu được bài nhạc đầu của mình gửi tới quý vị khán giả một cách hoàn hảo nhất so với cái khả năng của cô vào thời đó.
More videos would follow, as did the fans. Her pursuit for perfection and endless self-criticism motivated her to push for improvement. She strived to make an album that would satisfy not only her growing audience, but also her harshest critic, herself. Trish tried to pick a selection of songs that reflected her eclectic music style. She also wrote lyrics that would represent the different levels of her personality. Her poetry, art, and songwriting became her forms of release whenever she was engulfed in deep emotion.
I think the loss of my mother has made me a more spiritual person. It comes through in the music and also in the lyrics that I write, and I think most of all in the feelings in my voice when I sing in the vocals. I started writing my own lyrics when Asia, they asked me to translate this Vietnamese song into English, and I thought it came really easy to me, and I thought it was a lot of fun, so I started to write lyrics, and now I'm beginning to write music too.
Her first album, entitled Don't Know Why, was released and it established Trish as Asia Entertainment's new rising star. Following the success of her first album, Trish had gained the confidence and motivation she needed to pursue her singing career full-time. Between school, shooting videos, and recording in the studio, she was traveling all over the country promoting her album and performing live.
Oh God, my first experience on stage was awful. I was so scared, and especially singing professionally. I had an Asia show, my first Asia show, and we were singing live, and I was so nervous. I was like, what am I doing here? I shouldn't be here, but actually, after a while you learn to interact with the audience more, and that's what makes it fun, but it's really terrifying actually. The hardest moments, I guess, would be traveling and being away from your family and your friends, and you lose a lot of sleep and just time to do like the normal things people do, like going out and having fun, but a lot of times you have to work, but I really enjoy what I do, so I think it's worth it.
With each performance, Trish reached a new level of comfort and satisfaction. She was thrilled with the positive responses she was receiving and embraced the idea that people were truly feeling impacted by her music.
The most positive response I think I got for My Destiny, because I wrote that for my mother, and a lot of people can relate to that, but yeah, I guess it would be My Destiny. The most gratifying moment is when one of just people coming up to me or writing a letter or taking out their own time to tell me that something I've sung or something that I've written has inspired them in a certain way. That's very gratifying.
Trish was determined to make her second album exceed her first, creatively and musically. In order for it to be a better reflection of her personality and growth as a musician, she wrote her own music for some tracks. She turned many of her experiences into subjects for her song and took extra care in the production of her album.
And of course, there's the singing, and there are the songs. She's a very good songwriter. There are a number of them. The songs she wrote about her mother, the My Destiny, is really beautiful and really poignant and universal, and it's great. And so I think the thing with Trish that impresses you is how many different Trishes there are. There's this beautiful woman that you see in the videos that is just stunning and all that, and then you peel a layer off, and under that is this sweet kid who you think is gonna when you're done, go off to the mall with her girlfriends and scream about the boys in NSYNC or something. And then you peel that off, and there's this very good singer, and you peel that down, and there's this songwriter of a lot of depth, and there's a lot of ambition there, and then under it is somebody who has this telephone that when it rings plays When I'm 64 by the Beatles. And so it just goes on and on and on. There's all this Trish that is there, but really fundamentally in the end, what is impressing is the ambition, the dedication to the work. You can't get past that. She's pretty great that way.
As Trish matures, so does her talent. Her early passion for music brought her to Asia Entertainment. Her unique personality, which is refreshingly down-to-earth and undeniably lovable, will take her very far.
From Asia 4 to Trish, we'd like to congratulate you with all the success that you had in the past, and hopefully you can keep it up in the future. And hopefully we have a chance to work with you again.
And it's been fun working with you.
Right.
See you again soon.
Keep up the good work.
Keep up the good work, girl.
Bye.
Thank you for all your support, and I guess I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you.
It's true.